Which one would you rather be, motivated or dedicated? You know what I'm saying? People saying that they want to be, I want to be motivated.
I've been on my stone lately, at the head on my pillow meditating, conversating with the Ruach, getting to know his voice, so I can move when Messiah tell me my choice. Do you know what it means to be Israelite? Do people notice? Do they see the change in your life? Are you motivated or are you dedicated? It's a difference, the young lion said it. Prostrate when I pray, knees bent faithfully, face bowed to the ground, hands to the heavenly. Godhead on my mind constantly, hastily. You should probably do the same if you're trying to make it. I hear you scream, you an Israelite, but do you know what it means to be Israelite? Do you? I hear you screaming, you an Israelite, but do you know the true meaning to be Israelite? Do you? I hear you scream, you an Israelite, but do you know what it means to be Israelite? I hear you screaming, you an Israelite, but do you know the true meaning to be Israelite? Do you? Do you know? Do you? Do you know? Do you? Do you know? Tell me what it means to be Israelite. In deep thought, seeing Christ in the scriptures, not him in the sacrifice, over in Leviticus. Nah, messianic man, cause they gotta witness this, unfolding by the same Messiah that they kick against. I'm on one truth, one Christ, one blood, one sanctified sacrifice, one testimony, you better know it. One kingdom, hopefully I'm going. That's what I'm all about, hopefully it's showing. Every time I open up my mouth, I hope I'm glowing. Every time I open up my mouth, the scripture's flowing. Cause I got him at the head of my thoughts, see y'all knowing. I hear you scream, you an Israelite, but do you know what it means to be Israelite? Do you? I hear you screaming, you an Israelite, but do you know the true meaning to be Israelite? Do you? I hear you scream, you an Israelite, but do you know what it means to be Israelite? I hear you screaming, you an Israelite, but do you know the true meaning to be Israelite? Do you? Do you know? Do you? Do you know? Do you? Do you know? Tell me what it means to be Israelite.
So you see, motivation is real fit. That's what I'm saying. It's basically a sugar rush. When you think about all your desires, basically a short-term sugar rush, right? But when the circumstances change, so does your motivation. But see, to somebody who's dedicated to the cause, the circumstances not gonna sway whether they stay on track or not. They gonna keep going. So I'm here to tell you today, it best be you rather be dedicated to this rather than motivated.
All right, Shabbat Shalom, family. Shabbat Shalom. Those in the chat and those who are with us live in the room. So, want to say happy Feast of Dedication. We're about to wrap Feast of Dedication up, but right now we're gonna stand and face Jerusalem. We're gonna open up.
So I'm reading you Psalms 149 is in its entirety. Praise ye the Lord. Sing unto the Lord a new song, and his praise in the congregation of saints. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Mm-hmm. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king.
Yes, sir.
Let them praise his name and dance. Let them sing praises unto him with timbrel and harp. Mm-hmm. For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Yes. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of God be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand.
Yes, sir.
To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord.
Praise ye the Lord.
Hallelujah.
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 Praise the mighty Yah.
Praise the mighty Yah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All praise. All praise. Yeah. He knows what song to read to get me going. Anytime I can put a sword in my hand, I'm all with it. So all praise to the Most High. So, want to say once again, Shabbat Shalom, and we're going to be looking at our reason for gathering, not only the Shabbat, but on this commemoration of our ancestors and their deeds that they did. which is the Feast of Dedication. But in doing so, I also always like to put some self-evaluation in every lesson I try to do, something on the mind and how the mind works and how the Most High looks at us as we look at his feast days, and how he wants us to look at his feast days, not just for what they are, but for what they point to and what they mean prophetically. So the title of today's lesson is the Feast of Dedication, the privilege of dedication, consecration, and sanctification toward the Most High. So one thing I've always said, that it's a privilege and an honor always to come before the Most High and before his people. And one of my prayers that I pray every time before I get before the people is that his words, through his word, that he be glorified and his people edified. So that to me makes it a privilege to me to go before the Most High and to dispensate his word. So that's why I take it the way I take it, because it's a privilege and an honor to be one of the chosen ones to go up and to dispensate his word and to glorify his name. So that's why I'm taking this lesson this way. So we're going to get into the first thing we're going to get into is I want to pull up the definition of privilege. So I'm going to share my screen. We're going to pull up the definition of privilege. I don't know why I keep doing that. This is what I want right here. And we're going to pull up this definition of privilege. And we're going to the Merriam-Webster's dictionary. Privilege, it means a right, exemption, or immunity granted as a particular benefit, advantage, or favor. So when you've been given the privilege or granted the privilege of being a servant of the Most High, it means you have certain immunities that other people don't have. You have certain benefits or advantages that other people do not have. So it's a privilege and an honor to be servants of the Most High. But with that comes responsibility. A lot of responsibility comes with these privileges and these benefits that we have as servants. And so one thing I like to point out when I do the Maccabees, or just talking about Eleazar, that the responsibility they had and the dedication that they had, they didn't shun that or walk away from it, or nor did they take it lightly, even to the point of death. Yeah. All right. So let's get into it. We're going to get into our history a little bit first, and then we're going to get into some of the spiritual aspects of the dedication. So let's go to First Maccabees, the second chapter. We're going to Maccabees, the second chapter, bro. We're going to get right into this sorry joke of Antiochus. And we're going to really just talk about Mattathias and his son. We know, if y'all want to go back and read that first chapter and get into all that, but we're going to get into what led up to the events that led up to the Maccabees. Now, this is after the Medo and Persian occupation. Yeah. Now we are in the Greek occupation. And just to give you a little background, Antiochus is going off the rails. He not only wants to conquer Israel and all of Asia, he's even going against Ptolemy, the other Greek general, and he wants to take over his area too in Egypt. He wants it all. And this is what we're going up against. Now, he just left Egypt fighting Ptolemy. Now he's on his way to Jerusalem to fight Israel. All right, let's pick it up.
All right, so we had First Maccabees chapter 2, and it reads, "In those days arose Mattathias, the son of John, the son of Simeon, a priest of the son of Joarib, from Jerusalem, and dwelt in Moadim." So
these are Levitical priests. These are the sons of Levi that we're talking about. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 2. And he had 5 sons: Johanan, called Cadiz, Simon called Thasi, Judas, who was called Maccabeus.
And see, this is the main character, one of the main characters. His name, he was called the Hammer. And if you ever know anything about this cat, when he showed up in the scene, there wasn't a whole lot of talking going on. Because his dad, but look how his daddy raised him. Now, these were Levitical priests right here. They weren't the high priests, they weren't the sons of Aaron, but they were in the Levitical priesthood. So they was always, they were guardians. They was always ready to take care of any type of business that need to be taken care of around the temple. That's why they took it so personal when this guy came and did what he did in that temple.
Yes, sir.
Okay, keep reading, bro.
I'm gonna do 4 again. Judas, who was called Maccabeus, Eleazar, called Avaran, and Jonathan, whose surname was Apophis. And when he saw the blasphemies that were committed in Judah and Jerusalem, he said, "Woe is me! Wherefore was I born to see this misery of my people?
Come on, bro.
And of the holy city, and to dwell there when it was delivered into the hand of the enemy, and the sanctuary into the hand of strangers."
And oftentimes when things come our way, we wonder why, we were in the situation, or we were in the time period of where all this stuff happened at. And it is always, I want y'all to continue to remember, I'm gonna keep having this on. Whatever happens on this earth, in your family, at your job, or even in the ministry, it was already sanctioned by the Most High. He gave his green stamp on it to let it happen. For whatever reason, we can't, beyond our thought pattern. He sanctioned this to happen. The only difference, and me and this brother was talking about this last night, the only thing he waiting to see is who gonna operate in the law and who gonna travail and prevail in this situation. Sirach the 2 said that gold is tried in the fire. Problem with that is, you stick gold in the fire for 2 seconds, and you take it back out, what happened? No impurities was burned out. No strengthening of the oil was there. You have to stick it in the fire and stay there to clean everything out. You can't cut and run. You can't bag up.
No.
You got to stay in the fire, and then that's how you get strong. That's how you got to go through it. It ain't no time to cut and run. Now is the time to stand strong against the devil. And that's what these brothers looking at. Man, we ain't cutting and running. We ain't going nowhere. If we die, we die. But I ain't finna cut and run. Go ahead and read.
Verse 8. Her temple is become as a man without glory.
Right.
Her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity. Her infants are slain in the streets. Her young men with the sword of the enemy.
Oof.
What nation have not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoil?
Every nation in this world then had a part putting their foot up Israel rear. Every nation in this world that took something from us. It ain't gonna be, when he come back, it ain't gonna be nobody that's gonna be not guilty. Every nation had a part of doing what they didn't done to it. Now it was our fault because we didn't follow, but they went overboard. They didn't went overboard with it. He gonna get them for it. Go ahead, bro.
We're not supposed to not know who we are.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No, we're not supposed to not know who we are. And see, that's the thing, the identity theft. Worldwide, on a global scope. Psalms 83. Yep. Everybody got a seat at the table with us, don't we? He got a seat. Well, he running.
Yep.
He does. Yep. There's a chair 666 that nobody sits in at the United Nations.
Straight up.
Yeah. Ain't nobody sitting in that chair. That's his chair. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 11. All her ornaments are taken away.
All of them gone.
Of a free woman, she has become a bond slave. And behold, our sanctuary, even our beauty and our glory, is laid waste, and the Gentiles have profaned it.
Yes, sir.
To what end, therefore, shall we live any longer? Then Mattathias and his sons rent their clothes and put on sackcloth and mourned very sore. In the meanwhile, the king's officer, such as compelled the people to revolt, came into the city Modim to make them sacrifice. And when many of Israel came unto them, Mattathias also and his sons came together. Then answered the king's officers and said to Mattathias on this wise, thou art a ruler and an honorable and great man in this city, and strengthened with sons and brethren.
Yes, sir.
Now, therefore, come thou first and fulfill the king's commandment, like as all the heathen have done.
See, that's what I tell y'all. When y'all see these jokers on TV, these preachers, so-called, they parade out in front of y'all on the news and stuff, jump out, that joker bought and paid for. Don't trust him. Whenever they parade him out there and he telling the people to calm down and all this and that, don't believe that joker. He bought and paid for. They always gonna go get the one who in charge, who has sway with the people, and try to You know what I'm saying? And then you go out there and say this here, we'll contribute to your thing. And, hey, we got you.
And here's the clue. They never going to tell you to keep the commandments.
No,
they never going to tell you to keep the commandments.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Because even when the so-called Martin Luther King came, he never said nothing about keeping no commandments. He talking about holding hand with a little white boy, a little white girl. Yeah. And that's all he was talking about. Yeah. They don't never say the commandment, keep the commandments, or turn back to your God. They always try to get you off on the feel-good story. We need to all get along and blah, blah, blah. Hey, you got jokers in Israel. Well, we just need to get along. No, we don't. We need to keep the command.
That's it.
I don't need to get along. If I keep a command, we're going to get along.
Yeah. That's it.
That's all you got to do. Keep reading, bro.
Middle 18. Yea, and the men of Judah also, and such as remain at Jerusalem. So shalt thou and thy house be in the number of the king's friends.
See, go ahead, bro.
And thou and thy children shall be honored with silver and gold and many rewards.
That with their money. They trying to pay them off, trying to buy them off. Go ahead.
Then Mattathias answered and spake with a loud voice. Though all the nations that are under the king's dominion obey him,
right,
and fall away, every one from the religion of their fathers, and give consent to his commandments, yet will I and my sons and my brethren walk in the covenant of our fathers.
Hallelujah. See, that right there, that's who I want around me. Them the type of cats you're gonna need in the end time, y'all, because I'm telling you, they coming. It's gonna be way a lot of trouble if you say you a commandment keeper, way more than what it is today. When you start hunting about you gonna keep the commandments and you can't do this on the Shabbat day, man, them jokes they ain't gonna be looking to talk about you. They're gonna be looking to kill. Yeah, it's coming. Don't get it twisted. And with that spirit of Judas, always is a spirit of Ahab, and vice versa. Whenever you see these type of things going around, you better get away from these jokers, man. They'll sell you out down the river. I was telling this brother today, when I see jokers riding that fence, I just go and push them on the side with the enemy. Because they more dangerous than the enemy. These jokers playing both sides of the fence, and them will be the ones that go back and take information back and stick you in the back, shank you. So when you see these jokers paraded out in front of the people, don't trust them. Go ahead.
21. God forbid that we should forsake the law and the ordinances.
That's right.
We will not hearken to the king's word to go from our religion either on the right hand or the left.
That's right.
Now, when he had left speaking these words, there came one of the Jews in the sight of all the sacrifice on the altar, which was at Modin, according to the king's commandment.
Right.
Which thing, when Mattathias saw, he was inflamed with zeal.
Yeah.
And in his reins trembled. Woo. Neither could he forbear to show his anger according to judgment. Wherefore he ran and slew him upon the altar.
That's righteous indignation. And a lot of people have problems with passion and indignation for the righteousness of Yah. Yeah. See, it's a thing of being righteously angry. And when he saw this joke going over the top of that fat mess in front of all these people, see, if you don't cut stuff off, then it's just gonna fester and it's gonna fester and it's gonna fester. Just like Eleazar, we're gonna read about Eleazar. They tried to prod him to do something, and then the young brother was looking at him like, "Oh man, elder, he did so now he must be all right."
That's kind of what I was saying last night. Us as young, we look up to the elders.
Right.
See, so what the elders do, we take note and we
yes,
for real.
Come on, bro. And so that's why you can't misstep. You cannot misstep out here when everybody looking at you and saying, "I'm seeing what he gonna do. I'm seeing how he gonna handle. I'm seeing if he gonna stand on it for real. His real involved. And I'm gonna see if he gonna stand on it now." Oh, he ain't real. He let his real get away with it. Not me. I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 25. Also, the king's commissioner who compelled men to sacrifice, he killed at that time.
He killed both of them.
And the altar he pulled down.
See, there a lot of people say that's just over the top there now.
These is guardians.
Yeah. See, just like when Samuel stood up, when Samuel came through the time, the first thing they asked Samuel, "Man, comes down peaceful." Yeah. Now this was Samuel. Because Samuel took Agag, he turned on that table, he chopped it in pieces. See, real men of God, just like Moshe, when he said, "Who's on the Lord's side?" And the Levites raised, he said, "Go over there and kill every man, his brother, and his neighbor. Then I want you to chop their heads off and hang them up in the sun." See, when the real men of God show up, stuff start moving and shaking. It ain't no, yeah, we gonna.
Is that how Mattathias came?
No, that ain't how he came. He just killed 2 dudes
In front of everybody.
in front of everybody. And I'm quite sure there was some women and children out there too.
Sure it was.
Like when Moses told the Levites to kill some women, they said them women was in front of the temple crying. So it don't matter who around when it's time to take care of the Lord's business. And these brothers right here was totally sold out to the law. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 26.
Mm-hmm.
Thus dealt he zealously for the law of God.
That's right.
Like Phineas.
Oh, so they just brought that back up what we just quoted.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
As Phineas did Zambri, the son of Salon.
Yeah. Oh, we know that dude's name that was called himself pimping the girl in front of everybody.
Yeah,
Look what I got. Yeah, I got the gal, you know. She look at her, you know. Now he had to walk past all these heads hung up, all these blood on the ground, these women, children crying, and he like, yeah, man, see what I got him. Yeah, that's his name. And now we know his name. Don't name your kids that. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 27.
Right.
And Mattathias cried throughout the city with a loud voice, saying,
Uh-huh.
Whosoever is zealous of the law,
come on now,
and maintaineth the covenant,
mm-hmm.
let him follow me.
So he coming with not with a meek voice, he coming with a loud voice, and he letting it be known. If you on the most high side, come with me. He letting it be known. Skip down, but I think we went too far. No, going down 30. Going down 30. You right. Go ahead.
28.
Mm-hmm.
So he and his sons fled into the mountains
mm-hmm.
and left all that ever they had in the city. That sound like Matthew 24.
So a lot of jokers around here riding big boy. They living good, eating steaks and everything. Like this dude said, "Man, bump all that. We finna go rally up and and come up with a game plan."
They ain't even go home.
They didn't even go home. He knew. They were coming straight to the house.
They didn't even go home.
They coming straight to the house. So he had to go and regroup somewhere else. Go ahead, brother. Now, keep in mind, these were priests, right?
Yeah. Right.
They had wives and children somewhere.
Yeah.
So they had to go with them, didn't
they? Yeah.
He ain't have time for no small talk. What's going on? I ain't got time to tell you what. We finna leave.
That's a message.
We got to go. I ain't got time to be, well, my mama, look, tell you, write your mama a note. We finna. That's it. They didn't have time for all that. When it's this serious, when it's this dire, man, decisions got to be made and somebody got to take charge.
Yeah. That's Matthew 24.
That's it, bro. That's what he said, don't go back in the house and grab nothing. Especially if you're in Jerusalem, you better not go back in the house. Because they known for setting the whole house on fire with everybody in it. Yeah. They known for that. That's where they get the Roman counter from. Yeah. They used to tie us to the doggone wood stake and set us on fire. That was the Roman counter. They known for that. Go ahead, bro.
29. Then many that sought after justice and judgment went down into the wilderness to dwell there.
That's right.
Both they and their children and their wives and their cattle, because afflictions increased sore upon them.
So everybody had to make a move. It don't be like Lot's wife, on your way to salvation, then look back. Yeah, you on your way to salvation now, but her heart was back here. Everything she thought about was back there. She wasn't thinking about, man, look, the Lord finna tear this place anew. I got to get out of here. Y'all coming? No, bye. You hear me, bro? Go there, skip down to 37, bro, and read that 37 through 57.
All right, so at verse 37. But said, let us die all in our innocence.
That's right.
Heaven and earth will testify for us.
Yes, sir.
That ye put us to death wrong.
See, that's what that right there give me so much comfort. Yeah. Because I keep saying the record is written in heaven. Yeah. What I said, why I said what I said, what I thought and why I thought it, what I did and why I did it, all is written in the heavenly tablets. And if I can live with a clear conscience on that, I don't care what nobody else say or do about me. I know what I did, and he know what I did. And every night, them 2 books is going up. At sundown, them 2 books with them 2 angels is going up, and all that stuff is written in the intent of what I did and what I said and what I thought. He said, man, they gonna testify for me. We gonna die in innocency. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
38. So they rose up against them in battle on the Sabbath.
Oh, okay.
And they slew them with their wives and their children and their cattle. to the number of 1,000 people.
They killed 1,000 men, women, and children on the Shabbat day because some of the brothers said they weren't going to fight on the Shabbat day.
Right.
But he said the Shabbat was made for man. Man wasn't made for the Shabbat.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so if it's on the Shabbat day, we got to roll with it. Let's roll with it. It's a good deed that I'm protecting my wife and kids, ain't
And
it?
that's what I'm about to say. That's on your judgment.
That's it.
And I can't judge you whether you do or don't.
Come on, bro.
Because it's written right here.
Come on, bro. Go ahead.
39.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when Mattathias and his friends understood hereof, they mourned for them right sore.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them said to another, if we all do as our brethren have done, and fight not for our lives, and the law and laws against the heathen, then they will now quickly root us out of the earth.
That's right.
That's right.
At that time, therefore, they decreed, saying, whosoever shall come to make battle with us on the Sabbath day, we will fight against him.
Right.
Neither will we die all, as our brethren that were murdered in the secret place.
Right.
Then came there unto a company of Assyrians, who were mighty men of Israel,
Mm-hmm.
even all such as were voluntarily devoted unto the law.
Now this right here, these are jokers that got together like a little gang and said, man, we ain't going either. They got the militia going. They said, man, we ain't going. They just like the zealots of Peter's day.
Yeah.
And just like the Sakari of Peter's day.
Yeah.
Them jokers walk around, man, be standing right next to a heathen. Yeah. Hit him with that in that fifth reel, puncture that lung real good, and walk off. These were these type brothers. They was in Israel that day. Man, we ain't going for this here. They wasn't going. If you go do your history on the zealots and the Sakari that was in Israel, there was some them boys were sneaky. You talking about guerrilla warfare?
Them were the Marines.
Yeah, them was the guerrilla warfare type cats.
Yeah.
They'll put a joke in your mission like, yeah, man, them Israelites, they crazy, man. They soon they get they walk off. You laying on the ground. Go ahead.
43.
Mm-hmm.
Also all they that fled for persecution joined themselves unto them,
Mm-hmm.
and were a stay unto them.
Mm-hmm.
So they joined their forces and smote sinful men in their anger.
They did what?
Smote sinful men.
So you killing
in their
jokers for
anger.
transgressing the law. But you can't get on nobody for transgressing the law. These jokers was over the top with that.
They was killing folks.
They were killing folks with transgressing the law. They get mad at you now if you just admonish the joker.
Yeah. Wow.
I wish I was born back then. Go ahead.
And wicked men in their wrath.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest fled to the heathen for succor.
They went back to the heathen for succor. It's just like Israel, the ones that wanted to go back to Egypt.
Yeah.
Same mindset.
Yeah.
Always want to run back to the heathen for your succor, your safety, your supposed safety. Go ahead, bro.
Then Mattathias and his friends went round about and pulled down the altars.
Come on now.
And what children soever they found within the coast of Israel uncircumcised, those they circumcised valiantly.
Mm-hmm.
They pursued also after the proud men, and the work prospered in their hands.
And the Most High was with them. The Most High was with them. Whether it was circumcising the kids that didn't get circumcised because they were killing the mama, or the jokers that was wicked they was killing, the Most High was with them. These are our ancestors. These are the ones that stood up against tyranny and against wrongdoing. And this is what the spirit that the brothers in this 2025 need to have against wrongdoing. No matter what the wrongdoing is, if it's a heathen or Israelite, we got to stand up against wrongdoing. We need to take on the spirit of our ancestors against any type of wrongdoing that's going on. And we need to be unapologetically about what we do and how we go about our Abba's business. We don't need to apologize for nothing as long as we're doing what's required of us in the law. Go ahead, bro.
48.
Mm-hmm.
So they recovered the law out of the hand of the Gentiles and out of the hand of kings. Neither suffered they the sinner to triumph.
That's right.
Now, when the time drew near that Mattathias should die, he said unto his son,
What do you say, bro?
Now hath pride and rebuke gotten strength,
Mm-hmm.
and the time of destruction and the wrath of indignation. Now, therefore, my sons, be ye zealous for the law, and give your lives for the covenant
Yes,
of your
sir.
fathers.
Yes, sir.
Call to remembrance the acts of our fathers. I'm sorry, let me do it again. call to remembrance what acts of our fathers did in their time. So shall you receive great honor and an everlasting name.
And that's supposed to be the end game. That right there supposed to be the end game of what we trying to get. We trying to get an everlasting name, no matter what the cost. Go ahead, brother.
Was not Abraham found faithfully in temptation? And it was imputed unto him for righteousness.
That's right.
Joseph, in the time of his distress, kept the commandment and was made Lord of Egypt. Phineas, our father, in being zealous and fervent, obtained the covenant of an everlasting priesthood.
He sure did. Go ahead, brother.
Jesus, for fulfilling the word, made a judge in Israel.
And that right there, you talking about Joshua. A lot of people want to rail on that, but that's same Yehoshua. It's just the same thing. He talking about the judge in Israel, which we know that was Joshua that was made a judge in Israel.
Look who we come next.
Go ahead.
56, Caleb, for bearing witness before the congregation, received the heritage of the land.
That's right.
David, for being merciful, possessed the throne of an everlasting kingdom.
All right, skip down to verse 60 and read 60 through 64, bro. We're going to read all that for the sake of time.
Daniel, for his innocency, was delivered from the mouth of lions.
That's right.
And thus considered ye throughout all ages that none that put their trust in him shall be overcome.
That's right.
Fear not, then, the words of a sinful man. For his glory shall be dung and worm.
Now, do I need to translate that? That's when you shake it, man. That's all. See, Beloved Dog got a song, right? He said one of the lines said, "I was chasing wind. A man without a purpose is a waste of skin." Yep. You ain't got no purpose. You ain't standing on, man. You a waste of skin. You nothing. You dung and worm. If you ain't got no purpose, this is exactly what this is saying. Continue to read, my brother.
63. Today he shall be lifted up, and tomorrow he shall not be found.
That's right.
Because he is returned into his dust, and is thought to come to nothing.
That's right.
Wherefore, ye my sons, be valiant and show yourselves men. Show yourselves men.
Hey, but I'm glad you repeated that, because the scripture tell you in that 2 Corinthians, quit you like me. He said, man, you better act and react and think and move like a man. Because I ain't got in the lesson, but if we go on over there into that Maccabee where it talk about the woman and her 7 sons, what did it say about her? She showed herself manly. Yeah. Now it's gonna be a whole bunch of jokes when that blade get to swinging. Hey, they ain't gonna be able to stand 10 toes, this sister. Because when that blade get to swinging and you stand at the bottom of your step and the person before you went up, their head rolled down and it's your turn. Well, I believe I take them all.
That's just like that 7 orders in that edge, that 7 edge.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, that's the thing. When it's time to show and prove, I ain't even talking about the end time. I'm talking about when any time it's time to show and prove. God is watching. And he looking. That's why he listed the different types of guys from Daniel to David. It was all different types of situations. He was Joseph with the woman chasing after. That's a whole different type of situation, but he showed himself faithful. It's gonna be all different types of situations and confrontations, and you're gonna have to make a decision. And God and the Holy Host of Heaven is doing this right here. And if you make the wrong decision, that's what it's gonna be at 6 o'clock tonight. And they're gonna take it right over there to the man with the 3 crowns on his head, and he's gonna make sure it's gonna be in stone. He's gonna be in stone after that. What you gonna do with it? Go ahead, brother. I'm
gonna start again.
Go ahead.
Wherefore, ye my sons, be valiant and show yourselves men in the behalf of the law. For by it shall ye obtain glory.
You should obtain glory. So let's go to the next place. Let's go to 1 Maccabees the 4. Let's go to 1 Maccabees the 4. And then we're gonna pick it up at verse 1. We're gonna read 1 through 18. Just getting the history on this celebration we're doing. We got to get the background, then we're going to read a few other scripts, then we're going to be out of here. 1 Maccabees, the 4, we're going to read 1 through 18 Hebrew, then we're going to read 23 through 25, then we're going to skip again.
All right. So
when you go ahead and take it over, bro.
All right, we have 1 Maccabees chapter 4,
right.
verse 1. Then took Gorgias 5,000 footmen and 1,000 of the best horsemen and removed out of the camp by night, to the end he might rush in upon the camps of the Jews,
Right.
and smite them suddenly.
Mm.
And the men of the fortress were his guides. Now when Judas heard thereof, he himself removed, and the valiant men with him, that he might smite the king's army which was at Emmaus, while as yet the forces were dispersed from the camp. In the mean season came Gorgias by night into the camp of Judas.
Right.
And when he found no man there, he sought them in the mountains.
Right.
And said, these fellows flee from us.
No, you got it twisted, brother. We ain't running. We knew you were coming.
Yeah.
We wasn't running. We just setting you up for the kill.
Guerrilla warfare.
That's the guerrilla warfare. Go ahead.
But as soon as it was day, Judas showed himself in the plain with 3,000 footmen, who nevertheless had neither armor nor swords to their minds. And they saw the camp of the heathen, that it was strong and well harnessed, and compassed round about with horsemen,
Right.
and these were experts of war.
Come on, bro.
Then said Judas to the men that were with him, fear ye not their multitude, neither be ye afraid. Neither be ye afraid of their assault.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Remember how our fathers were delivered in the Red Sea, when Pharaoh pursued them with an army.
Right.
Now therefore, let us cry unto heaven. If peradventure the Lord will have mercy upon us, and remember the covenant of our fathers,
Right.
Yes,
and
sir.
destroy this host before our face this day.
You see that right there?
Come on now.
I ain't worrying about numbers. I don't care how it look.
Come on.
I don't care what they done said. Man, I don't care how many against me. I'm giving all
We
praise
don't
on
even need no weapon.
No, because same thing happened to Elijah and Elijah.
Yes,
And they walked out and said, man, there's too many folks out here. And look, Elijah said, Lord, open up his eye. Take the scales off his eye. And he looked around and said, man, there be more with us than be with them. And see, all I got to do is pray a little warfare song and tell God to send Michael down here. And he sent Michael down here, everybody going to fall.
Yes, sir.
It's a wrap.
It's over with when Michael showed up on the scene. Michael does not do a whole lot of talking.
No.
When he come, Joshua seen, he said, man, who you with? He said, I'm the captain of the Lord's host. You ain't got to ask me no questions. He still didn't ask his question.
Are you with me?
Yes, you with me? Because I know who I've been sent to do. I'm just standing here waiting on y'all to get ready. See, that's the thing. And Judas knows this because he was raised right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
That so all the verse 11. That so all the heathen may know that there is one who delivereth and saveth Israel.
No, he saved the world.
Saveth Israel.
Oh, we're gonna get into that a little bit though, but go ahead.
Then the strangers lifted up their eyes and saw them coming over against them. Wherefore they went out of the camp to battle, but they that were with Judas sounded their trumpets.
That's right.
So they joined battle, and the heathen, being discomfited, fled into the plain.
Yeah, they running. Go ahead.
Howbeit, all the hindmost of them were slain with the sword.
They got him in the rear end.
For they pursued them
Go
to
ahead.
Gazra.
Yeah, see them jokers running. They chopping them while they running. Pop, pop. Right across the hindquarters. They ain't nobody getting away. Go ahead, bro.
And unto the plains of Idumea and Azotus.
You see they running down the way Edom at. They running down to Esau. Go ahead.
And Jamnia, so that there were slain of them upon 3,000 men. This done, Judas returned again with his host from pursuing them, and said to the people, be not greedy of the spoil, insomuch as there is a battle before us.
Right.
And Gorgias and his host are here, but us in the mountain. Here by us in the mountain. But stand ye now against our enemies and overcome them. And after this, bold.
So he tell, look, don't be looking at all this money laying around, man. We still got some fighting to do.
Yeah.
So don't get hyped on that. When we get through taking care of this business, then we'll get the money. All right, skip down, bro. You always got to remind Israel about that. They get sidetracked, boy. Let's go to 40. Skip down to 45. Read 45 through 52, bro.
You mean 23 through 45?
Yeah, 23 through 45. Thank you, bro.
Verse 23. Then Judas returned to spoil the tents, where they got much gold and silver and blue silk and purple of the sea and great riches. After this, they went home and sung a song of thanksgiving and praised the Lord in heaven, because it is good, because his mercy endureth forever.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thus Israel had great deliverance that day.
Mm-hmm.
Now all the strangers that had escaped came and told Lysias what had happened,
Mm-hmm.
who, when he had heard thereof, was confounded and discouraged, because neither such things as he were told done unto Israel were done unto Israel, nor such things as the king commanded him were come to pass.
Mm-hmm.
The next year, therefore, following Lysias, gathered together 70,000 choice men.
Man, this man had 60,000 footmen, man. 60,000 footmen, man.
Yeah.
That's a big army. Go ahead and read. And how many horsemen?
5,000 horsemen, that he might subdue them.
Go ahead.
So they came into Idumea and pitched their tents at Bethursa, and Judas met them with 10,000 men.
See, now he ain't got but 10,000 foot soldiers.
So they went and got more after they seen what Judas did to the first
Yeah,
group.
and Judas, they trying to creep up, coming up from the bottom. Idumea was down here below Israel.
Yeah.
Here they come creeping up through Esau land,
Yeah.
gonna try to run up behind. No, partner, we know what God. He ain't gonna never let nobody get over on you.
He's never going to leave you in the dark.
No, never.
Never.
Go ahead, brother.
Verse 30.
That's right.
Verse 30.
Mm-hmm.
And when he saw that mighty army, he prayed and said, Blessed art thou, O Savior of Israel, who didst quell the violence of the mighty man by the hand of thy servant David,
Mm-hmm.
and gavest the host of strangers into the hands of Jonathan, the son of Saul,
That's right.
and his arm bearer. Shut up this army in the hand of thy people
Yes,
Israel, and let them be confounded in their power and horsemen.
Mm-hmm.
Make them to be of no courage, and cause the boldness of their strength to fall away,
That's right.
and let them quake at their destruction.
Mm.
Cast them down with the sword of them that love thee,
Mm.
and let all those that know thy name praise thee with thanksgiving.
That's right.
So they joined battle, and there were slain of the host of Lysias about 5,000 men. Even before them, they were slain.
That's right.
Now, when Lysias saw his army put to flight, and the main lineness of Judas' soldiers, and how they were ready either to live or die valiantly, he went into Antiochia and gathered together a company of strangers.
Right.
Wow.
Look, they gonna always got to keep on getting reinforcements.
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna tell you something about the Maccabees, man. They wasn't nothing nice. They wasn't nothing to be played with. And he said one can chase 1,000, right?
Yeah.
See, so when you get enough jokers that believe in the Most High, and they consolidated, and they ready, and they willing to do whatever for the Most High, it ain't nothing that's gonna be able to stop them.
Yeah, that's right.
Nothing. The Most High gonna put fear in your enemy's heart. He gonna give you the power of 10 men. Whatever he got to do to make you victorious, that's what the Most High gonna do.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
We just gotta remember this.
We just got to remember this. That's the commemoration of this
You
dedication.
gotta remember this, man.
Man, with didn't even have a weapon. He just had a jawbone of a donkey. If the Most High with you, he with you. I don't care who against you.
Whoa.
Go ahead, bro.
And having made his army greater than it was,
Mm-hmm.
he purposed to come again unto Judea. Then said Judas and his brethren, Behold, our enemies are discomfited. Let us go up to the cleanse and dedicate the sanctuary.
That's right.
Come on.
Upon this, all the hosts assembled themselves together and went up into Mount Zion.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, bro.
And when they saw the sanctuary desolate and the altar profaned,
Mm-hmm.
and the gates burned up and shrubs growing in the court as in a forest,
Mm.
or in one of the mountains, yea, and the priest's chambers pulled down,
Mm-hmm.
they rent their clothes and made great lamentation and cast ashes upon their heads,
Right.
and fell down flat to the ground upon
Mhm.
their faces,
Mm.
and blew an alarm with the trumpets, and cried towards heaven.
That's right.
Then Judas appointed certain men to fight against those that were in the fortress,
Mm-hmm.
until he had cleansed the sanctuary.
Come on now.
So he chose priests of blameless conversation,
Mm-hmm.
such as had pleasure in the law,
That's right.
who cleansed the sanctuary and bear out the defiled stones into an unclean place.
See, he had to choose these guys because anything that was tarnished with pig blood or whatever, those guys had to know how to deal with it. Just like when they went in the house and had leprosy, they had to know how to scale that house, take out the stone, take the stones and put them in a place outside of town. They had to know how to burn all that stuff. That's why he said he had to get men that were dedicated to the law,
Wow.
that knew what to do and how to do it.
Yes, sir.
See, a lot of times, well, I ain't gonna let it go, but a lot of times I ain't gonna say it. Boy, woo! A lot of times we try to do stuff and make stuff our way, and it ain't the Most High's will. I'm gonna put it like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it that way. Yeah. We try to make stuff and people stuff, but the Most High ain't made them. And then a lot of times we go out there and we try to force the issue, and then we got problems.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, bro.
44.
Mm-hmm.
And when, as they consulted what to do with the altar of burnt offering,
Mm-hmm.
which was profane, they thought it best to pull it down.
Pull it down.
As this should be a reproach to them,
Mm-hmm.
because the heathen had defiled it. Wherefore they pulled it down
They pulled it down. Go and read that 46 so we know what happened.
and laid upon the stones in the mountain of the temple in a convenient place
Until what?
until there should come a prophet to show what should be done with them.
And the prophet told him, you got to take whole stones. And the prophet went all the way back to Exodus 20. He went all the way back to Exodus 20 because Exodus 20 said, when you build an altar and you build a stone, you can't put your tool on it to shape it how you want it.
Okay.
So that's why he had to wait on the prophet. Somebody had to go back and say, well, let's make sure we do this right now.
Yeah.
And the prophet said, man, you got to take whole stone. And you can't put your tool on it to shape it where it sit. Just lay it there the Most High. He gonna make it fit.
So he called the prophet to say, tell how we gonna build this.
Go and read 47. I ain't gonna go and read 47.
47.
What did it say?
Then they took whole stones.
How many? What kind of stone?
Whole stones.
According to what?
According to the law.
Exodus 20.
And built a new altar according to the form.
According to the form.
Yes, sir.
That's kind of what you got to do with yourself.
We gonna get there.
Okay.
We gonna get there.
Come on.
We gonna get there. See, you can't build this thing like you want. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of times, I'm just gonna go and put myself. A lot of times I be trying to do things and put people in places they shouldn't have never been.
Boom. Boom.
Now I got to deal with this thing now. And I got to look myself in the mirror and I got to make sure I don't make that same mistake the next time. Because I ain't stopping. I just got to rebuild. That's all I got to do. Skip down, bro. Skip down to 52 and read 52 through 62.
Verse 52.
Mm-hmm.
Now on the 25th day of the 9th month,
Where we at now?
which is called the month Caslu,
Mm-hmm.
in the 148th year,
Mm-hmm.
they rose up betimes in the morning
Mm-hmm.
and offered sacrifice according to the law upon the new altar
That's
of
up.
burnt offerings which
Mhm.
they had made.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what time and what day the heathen had profaned it,
Mm-hmm.
even in that it was dedicated with songs,
Song, charity.
and churtens and harps and cymbals.
Yes, sir.
Then all the people fell upon their faces, worshiping and praising the God of heaven,
Mm-hmm.
who had given them good success.
Mm-hmm.
And so they kept the dedication of the altar 8 days,
Yes, sir.
and offering burnt offerings with gladness and sacrifice,
And we-
the sacrifice of the
Uh-huh.
deliverance of praise.
And we almost at the 8th day of the feast, but go ahead and read.
They decked also the forefront of the temple with crowns of gold
Mm.
and with shields,
Mm-hmm.
and the gates. So they put up decorations.
Yeah, they putting them.
Ornaments.
Hey, it's a party.
Yeah,
They decorating and everything, and
Yeah.
symbols, the music playing. You know what I'm saying? They celebrate.
did.
You know, the wine flowing, everything. Go ahead, bro.
And the gates and the chambers they
Mhm.
renewed and hanged doors upon them.
Mm-hmm.
Thus was there very great gladness among the people,
Mm-hmm.
for that the reproach of the heathen was put away.
Yes, sir.
Moreover, Judas and his brethren, with the whole congregation of Israel,
Mhm.
ordained that the days of the dedication of the altar should be kept in their season
That's right.
from year to year by the space of 8 days,
Mm-hmm.
from the 5th and the 20th day of the month Caslu,
Mhm.
with mirth and gladness.
Yes, sir.
And at that time, also they built it upon Mount Zion with high walls and strong towers round about, lest the Gentiles should come and tread it down as they had done before.
And so you see, even in the midst of the celebration, they thinking, all right, man, how we gonna keep this from happening again? See, a lot of times when stuff happening in our lives, we don't take the time to say, let's put some stuff in place to keep this from happening again.
Right.
See, this is what he's trying to show. When you dedicate yourself and then something happens, and you make a misstep or something happen in fall, or there's a commotion, then after you go through it and he bring you out of it, you got to put stuff in place so it won't happen again. You got to build these walls and these towers up so that you got to put policies, procedures, and protocol where that won't happen no more. That's what's got to happen. Keep reading, bro.
61.
Mm-hmm.
And they set there a garrison to keep it,
Mm-hmm.
and fortified Beth Surah to preserve it.
Come on.
That the people might have a defense against Idumea.
Against Idumea. So guess what? We found out now how them sorry jokers got in there. Our brothers, our cousins let them in. Eat them. And if you read enough in this Maccabees, you're going to see that they was always fighting against Esau.
Yeah.
And then when Rome came, Esau was the one telling. You know, they secret passages over there. They coming out over there. They bringing bread in right here. Y'all need to set some men up over there. And then see, Titus finally got tired of all these jokers sneaking in and out. He just entrenched the whole city. Now can't nobody get in and out. But it was Esau, our own kinfolk, that would tell us. Because they wanted our position. That's how you think Herod and them got in there. They were Idumeans. But they became the king of the Jews, so-called. Because when you read this history on down and look through the Hasmonean dynasty, which these are the Maccabees, or the Hasmonean dynasty, you look and see that the last dude, Herod's brother, married his wife to give him a bloodline link to the real to the real Jews. That's how they got in. Y'all go do y'all research. I did the research. This is crazy how these jokers did. And that's how they got to be Herod and got to be king in Israel. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's why John the Baptist was cried out against him, because this joker married his brother's brother's wife. Yeah. That's what all this stuff was going on. Around this time, after this time, it was going on right before the Romans took over. All this garbage right here. Yeah. That they said God wasn't speaking, you know. Yeah. Let's go. Where we at now, bro? What you got on your face?
Second Maccabees.
All right, let's go to Second Maccabee.
Chapter 2.
Very interesting. I ain't read this. This is a lot to take in, so I'm trying to just skip around and give y'all the high points. But this is a lot to take in. But y'all can always go back and read it yourself. Go to the chapter 2. I can't do this lesson without reading this. Chapter 2, and we're going to read 19 through 22 Hebrew. All right. Wait a minute. Let me get it pulled up. 19. All right. Go ahead and feed the people.
Verse 19.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as concerning Judas Maccabeus and his brethren, the purification of the great temple and the dedication of the altar, the wars against Antiochus Epiphanes and Equator his son, Eupator his son, and the manifest signs that came from heaven unto those that behaved themselves manfully.
They did how they behave themselves.
Behave themselves.
Why do you keep putting that in there? Because you got jokers around here that's spiritually, mentally, and emotionally transgender. That's why he keep putting it in there.
That was a good way to put it.
Yeah, that's what it is. They mentally, emotionally, and spiritually transgender. He keep telling y'all, hold yourself like men. Go ahead, bro.
Behave themselves manly to their honor for Judaism, so that being but a few, they overcame the whole country and chased barbarous multitude.
Go ahead, brother.
And recovered again the temple renowned all the world over.
See, the temple used to be one of the 7 wonders of the world. Yes, sir. Before they tore it down, that was one of the 7 wonders of the world. Like, everybody would come to see Solomon's temple, man. They're like when Bathsheba came, she said, man, the half ain't been told what I done seen. But they ain't told, I heard some stuff, but they ain't tell me all this. Even the doorkeeper was tight. The doorkeeper was right. They were locked, cocked, ready to rock. Them jokers were dressed out, man. They knew the law. And she said, man, they ain't told me the half of what I done seen. When Solomon got through with that temple, boy, we're going to read a little bit about it. When Solomon got through with that temple and he dedicated that temple, it said, man, the priest couldn't even stand the minister because the spirit was so thick in there. Ain't that what it say, bro?
Yeah, that's why Maccabees, that's why they felt how they felt.
That's what I'm saying.
When they seen the destruction.
When they seen, because everybody made the temple at Jerusalem, you ain't never seen nothing like this here. And when them jokers rolled through there and Antiochus did what he did, man, that's why Mattathias said, no, I can't let this stand. Live or die, I can't let it stand and not go and check. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 22. And recovered again the temple, renowned all the world over, and freed the city, and upheld the laws which were going down.
And which would upheld the law, we were going down.
The Lord being gracious unto them with all favor.
That's right. Let's skip down. Let's go to 2 Maccabees. I'm sorry, the 6th, bro. That's what you got on your paper?
Yep.
Let's go to the 6th chapter, 2 Maccabees. Let's go to the 6th chapter, and we're gonna pick it up at verse 1. We're gonna read 1 through 7, then we're gonna do a little skip. I got to put this. I can't come up out of Maccabees without reading about this here. Go ahead, bro.
All right, so we have 2 Maccabees chapter 6, and it reads, Now long after this, the king sent an old man of Athens to compel the Jews to depart from the laws of their fathers and not to live after the laws of God, and to pollute also the temple in Jerusalem and to call it the temple of Jupiter Olympius.
You see this guy? Go ahead.
And that in Gorizim of Jupiter, the defender of strangers, as they did desire that dwelt in the place.
Come on, bro.
The coming of this mischief was sore and grievous to the people.
Right.
For the temple was filled with riot and reveling by the Gentiles, who dallied with harlots and had to do with women within the circuit of the holy place.
That's right. They were all in the back rooms of the temple with these women. Well, they just defiled the place of the Most High. It was just like a nightclub, man. And then, man, see, that's why he said what he said about Lot, bro, when he was in Sodom and Gomorrah. He said, man, Lot was vexed daily. Yeah. Going. See, when you got a heart for the Most High, you got a true desire to serve Him, man, stuff like that, it irritates you, bro. And you get to the point you can't hold your peace no more. And you get to the point where, man, whatever happened, it happened. I'm gonna lay it down like I need to lay it down, but I can't put up with this here. That's what these real men of God. This how they think. They can't deal with that, no matter what it is or who it is. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 3. The coming in of this mischief was sore and grievous to me.
That's right.
For their temple was filled. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you at verse 5.
Verse 5. Okay. The altar was filled with profane things, which the law forbiddeth.
Right.
Neither was it lawful for a man to keep Sabbath days or ancient feasts, or to profess himself at all to be a Jew.
See, it's coming again now, y'all. We ain't gonna be able to gather up like this here.
Yeah.
And if they find out you at home reading your Bible, it's gonna be a problem. It's coming. Go ahead.
And in the day of the king's birth, every month they were brought by bitter constraints to eat of the sacrifices. And when the fast of Bacchus was kept, the Jews were compelled to go in procession to Bacchus carrying an idol.
You see see, that's why you see them joke with them little flowers in their head, them little weeds. You see it in the Olympics. They got that little thing with the little vine. This is what this was. And see, you see on the day of the king's birth, every time you read about the king's birthdays in the scripture, whether it be Herod, this sorry joker, or Pharaoh, it was some killing going on birthdays. Every time. How you think John's head ended up on that charge? See,
Kings.
Go ahead, brother. You go read about it in Jackson. Every time Pharaoh had a birthday, Joker was getting skinned alive every time just for his entertainment. Wasn't the man? Go ahead, bro.
Skip down to verse 12.
Yeah, skip down to 12. I'm sorry. Thank you, my brother.
Now I beseech those that read this book that they be not discouraged from these calamities, but that they judge those punishments to be for destruction.
That's right.
But for a chastening of our nation. I'm sorry, not to be for destruction, but for a chastening of our nation.
See, a chastening of our nation because we fell off the map. So this is why this kind of stuff be happening to us. Go ahead and read, bro.
For it is a token of his great goodness when wicked doers are not suffered any long time before with punishment. For not as with our other nations, whom the Lord patiently forbeareth to punish, till they become to the fullness of their sins, so dealeth he with us.
Come on, brother. Skip down to 18 and read 18 through 21.
Okay.
This is what I want to get to.
Eleazar, one of the principal scribes, aged man, and of well-favored countenance, was constrained to open his mouth and to eat swine's flesh. But he, choosing rather to die gloriously than to live stained with such an admonition. Abomination. Spit it forth and came of his own accord to the torrent.
See, that's what I like about Eleazar. He said, man, what y'all waiting on? He gonna tell us, but y'all need to hurry up. Let's go get this over with. See, old brother like that, man, people looking up to him, folks watching him. And he said, he was being constrained to eat that swine flesh. He said when he found out what it was, he spit it out. And he said, man, look, he walked over to the torment chamber himself. What y'all waiting on? Let's go. Go ahead. He gonna tell you why. Go ahead.
Verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
As it behooved them to come that are resolute to stand out against such things, are not lawful for the love of life to be tasted.
See, you just a waste of skin. If you ain't got something to stand for, bro, you don't even deserve to live. You a waste of space. You taking up all the good options from folks that really want to do this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
But they that had the charge of that wicked feast for the old acquaintance they had with the man, with the man, taking him aside, besought him to bring flesh of his own provision, such as was lawful for him to use.
Right.
And make as if he did eat of the flesh taken from the sacrifice.
You see that?
Commanded by the king.
They gonna say, look, man, we're gonna go get you some deer meat.
Yeah.
Like, just act like you eat, make it seem like it's pork. That way they won't kill you, bro. But man, don't go out like this here, Eleazar. We gonna get your own, but just make it like you eating the king's meat. You see what I'm saying? See how they got this game going? Go ahead, bro.
That in so doing, he might be delivered from death, for the old friendship with them found favor. I'm sorry, with them find favor.
These his buddies.
Yeah.
Now these his buddies telling him this. Go ahead, bro.
But he began to consider discreetly.
Come on now.
And as became his age, and the excellency of his ancient years, and the honor of his gray hair.
That's right.
Whereon was come, and his most honest education from a child, or rather the holy law made and given by God.
That's right.
Therefore he answered accordingly, and willed them straight ways to send him to the grave.
Man, let's get it over with. Let's get this over with. Go ahead.
For it becometh not our age, said he, in any wise to dissemble, whereby any young person might think that Eleazar, being 80 years old and 10.
Man, this man was 90 years old, man. Yeah. This man, the elder, went out like a sucker.
Yeah.
He said, man, these young boys looking at me. I'm gonna get all the way to 90, then I'm gonna sell out.
Whoa.
No, man, just gonna get it over with. Let's get this over with so I can go to Abraham's bosom. Go ahead. We're now gone to a strange religion. You see that right?
We're now gone to a strange religion. And so they thought my hypocrisy and desire to live a little time and a moment longer should be deceived by me. And I get a stain to my old age,
right, and
make it abominable.
Man, that's over there in Ecclesiastes, man. Is it, hey man? No, I'm sorry, not Ecclesiastes. In song we say, hey man, a little folly, attains a good name. He said, man, a little folly would attain a good name.
All that good you did.
Yeah. And then he said, a hoary head, a gray head, is only to be received with honor if it be seasoned with wisdom. There's a whole lot of old fools out there now. Like I told you, old fool way worse than a young fool. Because see, a young fool got time to change. An old fool just gonna be a fool till they throw that dirt on top of. Go ahead, bro. For the present time, I should be delivered from the punishment of men. That's right. Yet should I not escape the hand of the Almighty, neither alive nor dead. Nor dead. Go ahead. Wherefore now, manfully changing this life. That word go again. Manfully. Even if it means me, I got to bite the bullet and die. I still got to go to the torment. I can't go with my knees buckling and crying. Hey man, let's get this over with. Yeah, you got pee running down your leg. Man, come on, bro. See, that the Most High called men of Israel to do things valiantly. It ain't no time for shrinking back. These are your ancestors. Now, people right now, they'll call you crazy because you don't eat pig meat, but this man was willing to die before he let some swine get in his mouth. Now they just blow it off like it ain't nothing. You read about the woman and her 7 sons after this, man, Joker was getting tongues cut out, eyes gouged out. They were putting them on catapults and throwing them across the field, deep frying them. And y'all gonna put pig meat in y'all mouth? Man, what if you standing in one of their lines and judge? Hey, you know what?
You're gonna purify.
Yeah, it's gonna be a mean thing. Because Isaiah 66 say, hey man, with his sword and with fire shall he plead with all flesh, those eating the swine flesh and the abomination in the mouth. Man, you coming back and you over there eating them some crackers. Jesus coming back, you over there eating crackers, and you got them pig remnants in your beard. When he come back with the sky cracker over you over there got the hot sauce on. It ain't gonna be nice. And especially when these folks laid their life down for not eating pig meat. Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna do 27 again.
Wherefore
Wherefore now, manfully changing this life, I will show myself such as one as mine age requires.
That's right, brother.
And lead a notable example to such as be young to die willingly and courageously for the honorable and holy law.
That's right.
And when he had said these words, immediately he went to the torment.
He went to the torment. They didn't drag him over there. He just walked on over there. Let's get it over with. Go ahead.
They that led him changing to the good they that led him changing the good will they bear him a little before it to hatred. Because the foresaid speeches proceed as they thought from a desperate mind.
They thought he was crazy.
Yeah.
It's man, that joke is crazy, man. There's something wrong with him. Yeah, he got all time, man. It's gone. We might want to take a pause. But what happened?
But when he was ready to die with stripes, he groaned and said, it is manifest unto the Lord that have the holy knowledge that whereas I might have been delivered from death, I now endure sore pains in body by being beaten, but in soul am well content
yes, sir.
to suffer these things because I fear him.
Because I fear him and not man.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying? T Boogie, man, we're gonna pull out all your teeth with a pair of pliers. Get the plucking, brother. Man, we're gonna shoot your daughter in the head, man. If you don't, man, look, I already told my daughter what's up. You don't get it on, let's get it over with. We done had them hard conversations in my house. It's gonna be a come a time. You ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna kill your daughter. I love you, baby. I see you on the other side.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
Because the non-believer use that against you. The non-believer will say, okay, so if your guy said kill your daughter, you gonna do it? Or if God said, kill yourself, you gonna do it? People will use that.
Right, they'll use
to against you. And I forget what scripture is. You don't answer vain babble.
No, you don't.
That's vain babble.
It only increases the more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? God ain't gonna tell you do nothing that's gonna transgress his law.
There you go.
That's right.
He ain't gonna never tell you do nothing to transgress his law. He can't. The whole universe would collapse. And then Satan would have a cage to run reckless out of. Azel and all them jokers get released then. Y'all think y'all got trouble then?
They said the worst spirits are locked.
They locked up.
Yeah, we dealing with the Rudy Poots.
Yeah. These jokers, man, if he let them jokers about that pit, man, it's over with.
And
y'all don't want them jokers released?
I think that's what in Revelation 19, is that who gonna get released?
Yeah.
Okay.
And look, man, that dude there, he's some real now. Yeah. He the one that made the pact on the Mount Hermon.
Yeah.
He's, man, you go and get him out of here.
Yeah, we dealing with the Rudy Poots.
Yeah. Y'all want that? You don't want that. Go ahead, bro.
And thus this man died, leaving his death for an example.
That's right.
A notable courage.
That's right.
And a memorial of virtue.
Come on.
Not only unto young men,
but what?
But unto all his nation.
All his nation seen that right there. So this is the reason why we celebrating the dedication, because we had men and women like this. Look, the women that was circumcising their sons, they knew it was a death penalty on that. And them sisters still were circumcising them boys. Some of them were. And they were taking them babies, man. I ain't read it, but they were taking them babies and hanging them up. This Antioch Epiphany was a joke. I can't call him what I want to call it. This joke was something else with himself. And that's why I ain't gonna say Rob, stop. But that's why the Most High did him like he did. Y'all go back and read how the Most High did this joke in his death. This joke was so stinking because he couldn't even stand himself. They were people walking around, he in a bale of hay in a cart, and Joker like, man, it's your turn to push. This Joker was so filthy. Worm was coming at him while he was alive. The Most High did him so dirty, and they said he suffered now in life, and even in death, he gonna be in torment. Y'all go back and read all this here. Yeah, man, y'all go back and read this. Man, Antiochus, boy, he got did bad for what he did. And he deserved it. He gonna get evil. They said he getting tormented now and in death. But I just wanted to read that a little bit. about our history and why we celebrate the Feast of Dedication. But let's go to the next. What you got on your paper, bro?
I got Romans 9, 1-8.
All right, let me pull this up in the room because I changed some stuff. I want to make sure I'm staying on cue. I changed some stuff. All right, so we did that. All right, yes, election by selection is what we're gonna be talking about. We're gonna read John 10 first. That's why I knew I changed something. Election by selection. This is part of that privilege thing we talked about. But go to John 10, because a lot of people will say, wait, I can't read about the feast of dedication in 66. You a lie. You a lie. John 10, bro. And pick it up at the 22 and read 22 through 28. What do it say?
All right, so we're in John chapter 10, verse 22.
Uh-huh.
And it was at Jerusalem, the feast of the dedication.
Uh-huh.
And it was winter.
Mm-hmm. It was what?
It was winter.
I think we got the time right. Go ahead.
And Jesus walked in the temple in Solomon's porch.
See, now I was telling my brother about this. Y'all missed a whole lot right there. I'm gonna bring you up to speed. He walked in Solomon's porch in the temple that Solomon built. Solomon dedicated this temple. Shlomo in his name in Hebrew, Shlomo means peace. And he said in Solomon's time, there's going to be perfect peace in Solomon's kingdom. But it was a foretelling. We're going to read it. It was a foretelling of Yeshua. Now you got Yeshua walking in Shlomo's porch on the Feast of Dedication. The one who the temple was built for him to get there so he could be slain and rent the temple, the curtain in the temple. Here he is at the feast, the dedicated one, at dedication in the porch that Solomon built for him. Go ahead.
Then came the Jews round about him and said unto him,
And he saw Joker come.
How long doest thou make us to doubt?
Mm-hmm.
If thou be the Christ, tell us plainly.
Mm.
Jesus answered them, I told you, and you believe not.
Right.
The works that I do in my Father's name,
Mm-hmm.
they bear witness of me.
Mm-hmm.
But ye believe not, because ye are not my sheep.
That's right.
As I said unto you.
As I said unto you,
My sheep hear my voice.
my sheep hear my
and I
voice.
know them, and they follow me.
See, a lot of things are strange to people when they read it or they hear it come from somebody because they don't hear it. They can't hear it. Their ears been closed. They understand it been cut off. They can't recognize. Even when stuff come up, they don't even recognize, man, that's God. And so here we are in the dedication, and Yeshua, the one who the temple was built for, because the temple had to be there for him to do what he had to do. Because if the temple wasn't there, the veil couldn't be rent, and his priesthood couldn't be brought in. Here he is at the dedication, and he walking around looking. And here come those sorry Pharisees. Here they come again, talking all this smack. And he said, "Man, y'all don't know who I am because y'all can't hear me. Y'all don't understand." Go ahead, bro.
Verse 28.
Mm-hmm.
And I give unto them eternal life.
That's right.
And they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand.
See, can't nobody pluck you out the Most High hand. Because see, here's this predestination. He said, this is predestined that the ones who supposed to be here, we're going to read it in Romans, and the ones that are supposed to be adopted to the salvation of God, can't nobody pluck them out of my hand. I don't care what come, who come, how you die, whatever. People going to talk about the way you die, but guess what? You going on to Abraham's bosom. He said, ain't nobody going to pluck them out of my hand. Skip down, bro. Skip down and read that 34 through 35. What do it say?
Jesus answered them.
Mm-hmm.
Is it not written in your law?
What?
I said ye are gods.
Wait a minute. Jesus answered them and said, is it not written in your law? That's where that's at. That's in Psalms. So Psalms is law too. And then he said, is it not written in your law? I say all the word.
The word.
He said, I said this here. About who? Ye are gods. Verse 35, what?
If he called them God,
If he called them God,
unto whom the word of God came, and the scriptures cannot be broken.
Hold up. Who did the word of God come to? I come not but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So can't nobody be called a saint or a small God, G-O-D-S, unless you of Israel. So ain't no such thing as a Greek God, a Zeus, and all that. Because see, he said, I called you. Then he said, and if he called you that, that's what you are. But he telling them this at what? At the dedication of the temple. But you supposed to have your temple dedicated. So you can be called part of the Elohim. It's in the law. And the law can't be transgressed, right? All right, let's go to Romans, that 9. We finna find out who's gonna get in now. This is election by selection. Romans the 9, brother. And we're gonna read 1 through 8. Take my time. Yeah, Romans the 9, 1 through 8. And then we're gonna skip down, read 21 through 29.
Romans 9.
What did it say?
I say the truth in Christ. I lie not. My conscience also bearing me witness in the Holy Ghost that I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart. For I could wish that myself were accursed from Christ for my brethren, my kinsmen according to the flesh.
So you got consecration in verse 1. Go ahead.
Who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of God
and what else?
And the promise.
What else is left for everybody else but servitude? It ain't nothing left for y'all. Nobody. Look, man, what y'all got left? He named all the stuff. So if you of another nation, all you got left is servitude. Not my word. Don't get mad at me. This is Paul, the apostle to the Gentiles, telling everybody in Rome everything was given to Israel. Only thing y'all got left is servitude. Ain't nothing else left to give y'all. So if you've been selected to be in this, don't you think you need to be dedicated to him? You got consecration in verse 1, sanctification in verse 2, and dedication in verse 3, and then he gave you all the promises. So it's incumbent upon you to be consecrated, sanctified, and dedicated. If you got it, y'all want to lose y'all inheritance? Everything was given to y'all. Where you at, Hebrew?
Verse 5.
Go ahead.
Whose are the fathers?
Whose are the fathers?
And of whom, as concerning the flesh, Christ came.
Christ just told you, can't nobody pluck him out of my hand. Nobody. And he only came for what? Israel.
That's what he said.
Who concerned the flesh, right? We're gonna read, you're gonna get some more understanding on that. Keep reading.
Who is over all. God bless forever. Amen.
That's right.
What we going to 7?
No, yeah, going down. You're going down to 8. 8. Yeah, you're going down to 8.
Not as though the word of God have taken none effect, for they are not all Israel, which are Israel.
Message. 2/3 Israel going in the lake. They are not all Israel. They are not all the sons of Yah, who are the sons of Jacob. Everybody don't get that, brother. Go ahead.
Neither because they are the seed of Abraham, are they all children.
But what?
But in Isaac shall thy seed be called. That is, they which are of the children of flesh, these are not the children of God, but the children of the promise.
But the children of what?
The children of the promise
are what?
Are counted for the
So
seed.
y'all see on the screen right there, I got the cluster of grapes. They counted for the seed. And that is Yaharim or Yanav, right? So that right there, it says, meaning to bear fruit. See, these grapes and these vines got to bear fruit. And if you ain't of the right seed, you ain't going to bear no fruit. And I'm going to read why I got that up there. Y'all finna find out why I got this up here. Because he said the children of the promise are counted for the seed, right? Skip down and read 21 through 29.
Verse 21. Have not the potter power over the clay?
Yes, sir.
Of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor.
And we got a lesson on the channel. Vessels of honor and dishonor. And guess what? In every house, there's a sink and there's a toilet.
Yes, sir.
Both of them are meet for use, but one is a vessel of dishonor.
That's right.
One's a vessel of honor. Would you drink at the toilet? No. They both got the same water running through them. But one is used for dishonor and one is used to give life or sustain life.
Right.
Most High got the same thing going on. Where did Jesus cast the first demon out of? Where did he meet the first demon? In the synagogue. He went out there in the streets. He met the first demon he cast out was up in the church house.
Yes, sir.
Message.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Verse 22. What if God, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endureth with much long suffering?
That's right.
The vessels of wrath fitted to destruction.
Wait a minute. Vessels of wrath fitted for these jokers already predestined to go to the lake. Yeah. Jacob have I love, Esau have I hate. Before he came out the matrix of his mother, he was already fitted for destruction. Same way with Judas, same way with Satan, same way with Saul. Everybody, look, man, just this right here, I call election by selection. Some people just been elected to go to the lake.
That's what he told the king of Egypt. He said, for this reason, what you thought about for?
That's it. That's it. Showed in, brother. Thank you for that. I forgot all about that. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 23.
Mm-hmm.
And that he might make known the riches of his glory,
right,
of vessels of mercy.
So he got vessels fitted for destruction. He got vessels of mercy. Go ahead.
Which he had afore prepared unto glory.
Oh, he prepared these aforetime. So even before the world was created, he already had vessels fitted for destruction.
Yeah.
And vessels fitted for the kingdom, right? Go ahead.
Even us, whom he hath called, not of the Jews only, but also of the Gentiles.
Now, this right here where they try to bring the heathen Gentile in. But look what the scripture he referenced. Go ahead, brother.
As he saith also in Osee, which is Hosea.
Hosea. What did he say in Hosea the 1, brother?
I will call them my people, which are not my people.
And so when you go back and read that, he had divorced the northern kingdom.
Yeah.
So now these are Gentiles he's talking about, not the natural born Gentile.
That's why Paul referenced that scripture.
That's why he referenced that scripture. He was talking to the Romans, but he wasn't talking to the white boy Romans or the Hamite Romans. He was talking to the Israelite Roman citizens that was Israel. That's why he referenced Hosea right here. He finna reference another scripture. Go ahead and read.
I'm gonna do 25 again.
Go ahead.
As he saith also in Osee, I will call them my people, which are not my people, and her beloved, which are not my beloved.
That's right.
It shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there shall they be called the children of the living God.
That's right.
Isaiah also.
Oh, in Isaiah too. Go ahead.
Crieth concerning Israel.
What do you say?
Though the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea,
or what?
A remnant shall be saved.
So it's gonna be a whole lot of born Israelites, but a few of them gonna get in. It's gonna be as the sand of the sea. That's what he said in that second area. He said, "Man, the world that is now was made for many, but the world to come but for a few." Go ahead, bro.
And it shall come to pass that in that place where it was said unto them, "You are not my people," there shall they be called the children of the living God. I'm sorry. I'm on verse 28.
Go ahead.
For he will finish the work and cut it short in righteousness.
He gonna do what?
He will finish the work and cut in short in righteousness.
He said in that Matthew, said, "Man, unless he shorten the time, there'll be no flesh saved alive." So he gonna have to cut this short. That's why I said, y'all think y'all got time? Y'all think y'all got time? Y'all know when he gonna cut it short? Then how you know how much time you got? He said, "I'm gonna cut this short, cause I don't cut it short." Yeah, and then like say the next second ain't promised either. So you think you got time? Keep on playing. Go ahead.
Because a short work will the Lord make upon the earth.
That's right.
29.
Yeah, 29.
And as Isaiah said before, except the Lord of Sabaoth had left us a seed.
Left us a what?
Left us a seed.
And he go to Enob again.
We have been as Sodom.
Sodom. That's Sodom. Yeah.
And have been like unto Gomorrah.
So once again, he's showing you something. He's showing you that it's only going to be a remnant, a small seed. So you have been elected and selected to be dedicated. And you ain't got time to be messing around playing. You ain't got time to be second guessing and switching up sides all the time. You ain't got time for all that. You got to, he said, man, today is the day of salvation. He said, redeem the time because the days is evil. You ain't got time for all that messing around, all that playing. Like old boy told Smokey, you play too much. You go up and down the street playing all day long.
You the only one playing.
Yeah. Yeah, he ain't playing. Yeah. Stop playing all the time. I got time. No, you don't. No, you don't. All right. What time is it? We ain't gonna get all this in, but anyway, I got to read these next couple of verses. I'll save the rest for later. I just do a part 2 to dedication, but I want to go and get these next couple scripts in, bro. Let's go to pseudo philo. I know we got to get back and get ready for the feast tonight. So I'm gonna cut this lesson short. Let's go to pseudo philo in the pseudepigrapha volume 2 Hebrew. And we on page, what page we on?
319.
319, yeah. Let me get up. I just flip the script over here. Yeah, you right.
1 through 14.
Yep.
It started on 318.
It started on 318, you right. Yes, go there and read that 1 through 14. I'm gonna read this one, a couple more, then we're gonna get out of here because I want to make sure everybody get home and take care of the business.
Pseudo volume 2.
Yeah, go ahead and read it. And that this is this Philo account of what happened on Mount Sinai, but I want to go here because it's something I want to dig out of here. He giving an account of what happened when the Most High gave the 10 Commandments to the children of Israel on Mount Sinai. Go ahead.
All right. And in the 3rd month, after the sons of Israel had gone forth from the land of Egypt, they came into the wilderness of Sinai.
Mm-hmm.
And God remembered his words and said, I will give a light to the world and illumine their dwelling places and establish my covenant with the sons of men and glorify my people above all nations.
Wait a minute. He keep hollering about my people. Now we was in the 66, and I'm doing this because look, you in the 66, you heard about Israel and all the stuff was given to them, right? Now you in the pseudo, he's still hollering about Israel. We're gonna go to Jubilees, he's still gonna be hollering about Israel. If you've been selected and elected, man, you need to dedicate yourself. And you don't need to let nothing make you slide off your spot. And nobody make you slide off your spot. This is how much he care about you individually and corporately, and you owe it to him and yourself to be dedicated. Go ahead, bro.
For them, I will bring out the eternal statutes.
And for them, I'm bringing out the eternal law. The law I use to create the universe, I'm giving it to these people. Go ahead, bro.
That are for those in the light, but for the ungodly a punishment.
A punishment.
And he said to Moses, behold, I will call you tomorrow. Be prepared and tell my people.
Sanctify yourself.
For 3 days, let no man approach his wife.
Boy, a lot of them jokers probably ended up dead. Man, 3 days, man, goddamn.
Days ain't nothing.
Man, to these jokers, he had to tell them there's a reason why he told them.
Yeah.
There's a reason why he told them. He ain't do that for nothing. Man, Moses tripping, man. God ain't told Moses no man. Like, come on, baby, let's go.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
And on the 3rd day, I will speak to you and to them and approach his wife. I'm sorry. And afterward, you will come up to me and I will put my words in your mouth.
That's right.
And you will enlighten my people.
That's right.
For I have given an everlasting law into your hand. And by this, I will judge the whole world.
There it is right there. He gave it to Israel. Go ahead, bro.
For this will be my testimony. For even if men say, we have not known you, and so we have not served you.
See, they ain't gonna have no excuse. They ain't gonna be able to say, man, we don't know your God, but I gave you a universal law, though, to let you know it's something greater than yourself. Go ahead.
Therefore, I will make a claim upon them because they have not learned my law.
See, it's incumbent upon you to learn the law. The most, you ain't gonna be, well, Lord, nobody tell me the law. Throw him in the lake.
Because look, it's right here.
It's right here.
Whether you go to a hotel,
that's it.
No matter where
that's
you
it,
go,
bro. Come on, bro.
It's there.
Come on. I'm gonna make a claim on you that you didn't go try to learn my law.
Try to go look into it.
Go ahead, bro.
Be prepared on the 3rd day, because after 3 days, God will establish to them. God will establish his covenant with you. And the people were consecrated.
And see, you got to be consecrated, you got to be dedicated, you got to be sanctified. Go ahead, bro.
And on the 3rd day, there were claps of thunder and the brightness of lightning and the sound of trumpets sounding aloud. Terror came upon all the people who were in the camp. And Moses brought the people out before God. And behold, the mountains burned with fire, and the earthquake, and the hills were disturbed.
Right.
And the mountains were rolled about, and the abyss boiled.
Man, the sea, like it was on boiling, man. See, when the presence of God, everything get hot. And the sea was boiling, the lakes was boiling. Everything was bubbling because the fervent heat and the power of the Most High was on the earth. Go ahead.
And every habitable place was shaken.
Yes, sir.
And the heavens was folded up.
Woo.
That sound like 24.
Man, come on, bro. He said it's gonna roll back like a scroll, don't it, man? He said the heaven gonna roll back like a scroll.
And the clouds drew up water and flames.
Wait a minute, the clouds drew up water. The clouds is drawing. The water ain't coming down. The water going up.
It's evaporate.
Man, boy, go ahead.
And the flames of fire burned, and the thunders and lightnings were many, and winds and storms roared. The stars gathered together.
The what?
The stars gathered.
And what
together,
else happened?
And angels ran.
Man,
on ahead.
I used to wonder. Okay, it was thunder and lightning and all that. Why we Joe so scared, man? If I'd seen this here too, I'm like, man, what's going on? Angels running ahead, going to and fro, water boiling, mountains melting. I'm like, man, yeah, Mo, you going to holler at it, man. All right, we good. Right, go ahead.
And angels ran on ahead.
Yeah.
Until God should establish the law of his eternal covenant with the sons of Israel.
With the who?
The sons of Israel. And give his eternal commandments that will not pass away.
Do you think God put on this show for nothing?
He put on the show.
You think he put on this show and you gonna have the audacity not to be dedicated? Not to have your temple dedicated, your mind dedicated. You think he put all this on for people for nothing? No. See, this is what I'm saying. Even in the midst of trouble, we forget about stuff like this here. And we focus on the problem. And man, look, Most High looking at you now. And he trying to see how you gonna act and react. Who you gonna show your allegiance to? Me or them? He looking at this, and guess what? You ain't gonna have a leg to stand on. He done put on all this show and segregated you out from all the people of earth, and then you gonna have the audacity to go in front of him. Well,
they sell Bibles in Dollar Tree.
Right.
Bibles cost $1.
Come on, bro. Man, he ain't going for that. You're gonna be millie mouthing up there. Go ahead, man.
Verse 6.
And
when the Lord spoke to his people all these words, saying, I am the Lord your God, who led you forth from the land of Egypt, from the house of slavery.
That's right.
You shall not make for yourselves graven gods.
That's right.
Neither shall ye make any abominable image of the sun and moon, or of any of the ornaments of heaven.
That's right.
Nor shall ye make a likeness of anything that are upon the earth, or of those things that crawl in the water, or upon the earth. I am the Lord your God, a jealous God, and visiting unto the third and fourth generation the sins of them that sleep on the living sons of the ungodly, if they will walk in the ways of their parents, but acting mercifully for 1,000 generations. 1,000 generations.
Come on, brother.
To those who love me and keep my commandments.
That's right.
You shall not take the Lord's name. This is Exodus 20.
So yeah, so look, the word keep. I want to stop you right there. So the word keep in Hebrew is shema. It means to guard. I'm standing guard. I'm on watch. I'm at the gate. If you get on that line, pop. Script shooter. Script shooter. Bam. Script shooter. Bam. 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 I'm shooting all the folly down now. He said, keep guard, shema, my command. Go ahead, bro.
You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain, lest my ways be made empty. For God detests him who takes his name in vain. Take care to sanctify the Sabbath day.
I love the Lord. And then when stuff come up, you go do the opposite. You a liar. You just took his name in vain. And he said in that Revelation 21, all liars in the lake gonna have their part in the lake with burning with fire and brimstone.
I think that was the last. He gave a list.
He gave a whole list. The last one, he started out with the shaking joke.
And all liars.
Yeah, he started out with the shaking joke, the fearful.
Yeah.
Then he got down and all liars. Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
Work for 6 days, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord. Ye shall not do any work on it.
That's right.
You and all your help.
That's right.
Except to praise the Lord in the assembly of the elders and to glorify the mighty one.
In the assembly of who?
The elders.
Well, some of y'all joke. Well, let me be quiet. Go ahead.
And to glorify the mighty one in the council of the older men.
Oh, still talking about the elders. Go ahead.
For in 6 days the Lord made the heaven and the earth and the sea and all things that were in them and all the world.
That's right.
And the inhabitable wilderness.
Come on, brother.
And all the things that labor in all the order of heaven.
That's right.
And God rested on the seventh day. Therefore, God sanctified the seventh day because he rested on it.
That's right.
Love your father and your mother. He shall honor them. And then your light will rise.
See, there go that promise. There go that promise right there about loving your father, your mother.
Yes, sir.
That's a promise with that. He said, your light gonna rise. See, man, I used to wonder how some of these old people live so long. I said, you know what? And the Most High told me one day that one commandment they kept.
Yeah.
One commandment I know they kept. They honored their father and their mother. That your days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee.
We own it.
See what I'm saying? Nah, you do with it what you want. I can't stand it. He gave it without condition.
Without condition.
Not if they're a good mother or a good father.
Not if they don't call you, don't reach out.
He said, don't set no light by your mother or your father. Meaning don't make light of them.
Yeah, man.
So you know what I'm saying? So, hey man, y'all need to be paying attention to this stuff when y'all read it. Like I love the pseudo and the apocrypha. They break stuff down and they make it plain. You ain't got to go look up the Hebrew. And it's
plain.
Right there. Go ahead.
And I will command the heaven, and and it will give forth its rain, and the earth will give back fruit more quickly.
That fruit again. Go ahead, bro.
And you will live many days and dwell in your land, and you will not be without sons.
Come on, brother.
For your seed will not be lacking in people to dwell in it.
Your what? Your seed.
Your seed will not be lacking in people to dwell in it.
Go ahead.
You shall not commit adultery, because your enemies did not commit adultery against you.
He didn't allow them to. Go ahead.
But you came forth with a high hand. You shall not kill, because your enemies had power over you, so as to kill you. But you saw their death.
Come on, brother.
You shall not be a false witness against your neighbor, speaking false testimony.
See, I told y'all about running them mouth. And I told y'all Israel ought to be some of the quietest people on the face of the earth. But y'all some of the most talkative people, and y'all always false accusing and telling lies. Y'all need to learn to be quiet. He said, because man, he tell you over there in that Ecclesiastes, in that Sirach, he said, man, hey, a false accusation. He said, man, it make me tremble. When you do false accusations, when you calling people out their names and saying stuff they did because you thought they did and they really didn't do it, that's a false accusation. You might want to close your mouth because it ain't going to end well for you. He got this in the 10 Commandments. Go ahead.
So if you bring somebody up on accusations, you better have script. If you do
not
got
what?
If you do not got book, chapter, verse,
you said maybe they'll listen to you.
You better have an example of the story or something. Because if not, that's murder.
And you better have 2 or 3 witnesses.
Yep, that's murder.
That's murder.
You gotta have all the facts.
You gotta have all the facts.
You gotta have all the facts, man.
You gotta have all the facts.
And emotions ain't facts.
No.
Feelings ain't facts.
Nope. And if you doing false accusation, bro, the Most High say, man, that's an abomination. And especially to the one who calling discord amongst the brothers. He said, man, that's an abomination, man. He said, 6 things that the Lord hates, yea, 7 is an abomination unto the Most High. That's 6 abomination means you sickening to him.
Yeah. He don't even want to look at you.
Even in Leviticus 19, he said, man, you got to have just scales and a just balance. Man, where your scriptures at, man? Where your witnesses at, bro? Well, you an abomination, man. You a false witness. And that, my friend, is sickening to the Most High. And just like we were going to read, man, you may end up, something may happen, and you ain't going to know what it is. Because just like with Cindy, when he had that hate and envy in his heart against his brother, man, the Most High, he withered that joker's hand up, man, for 3-4 years.
Yeah.
But what is you doing?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You shall not be a false witness against your neighbor, speaking false testimonies, lest your guardians speak false testimonies.
Oh, your guardian, who's that?
Wait a minute.
See, now you see your boy down there? You see your girl down there? Can I get him? Let me get him. They done did it 2 or 3 times, Lord. Let me go and get him. And he said there be spirits created for destruction.
Yeah.
And they bring back the wrath of the Most High.
He got spirits ready.
They ready. They sitting on DR. They dead ready.
I'll go down there and be a lying spirit for you.
Boy,
they ready.
They ready, man. Go ahead, bro.
You shall not covet your neighbor's house or what he has.
See that? Envy and jealousy. Go ahead.
Lest others should covet your land. And when the Lord cease speaking, the people were very much afraid because they saw the mountain burning with torches of fire. And they said to Moses, you speak to us, but do not let God speak to us, lest perhaps we die.
See, they rather for Moses speak to him, but then when Moses was speaking to him, they were talking smack against him. So much so Moses got tired of him, he ended up not getting to go to the promised land. And he taking up for these sorry jokers. Oh, I ain't taking up for y'all. Go ahead.
For behold, today we know that God speaks to a man face to face.
Right.
And that man may live.
So if God speaks to man face to face, why you need a priest down here in the box? Forgive me, Father, I have sinned. Like, what he doing? What he doing? Go ahead, bro.
And now we have recognized that the earth has borne the voice of God with quaking.
And what else?
And Moses said to them, do not fear, for God has come to test you.
To do what?
To test you.
Every day is a test, brothers and sisters. Every situation is a test, brothers and sisters. Everything that come up is a test, brothers and sisters. Don't fail the test. See, what would you just say? See, don't fail that test. Don't fail that test. Go ahead and finish that, bro. We're going to get one or two more, then we out of here.
Do not fear him, for God has come to test you, that you yourself should come to fear him, so that you will not sin.
That you will not sin. Let's go to I messed up here. Hold on.
Second address.
Yeah, we got to get that second edge. That's why I want you. Thank you, my brother.
Second address.
Let's go to second edges. The what you got? 19. Can y'all still see my screen? Am I still online? Oh, okay. I think I hit the wrong button. Hold on. Let me get back up in here. Yeah, this is what I want. I just want to make sure I ain't changed nothing deep. We're going to read second edges, and then we're going to read that Jubilees, and then we're going to be out of here because I want to get everybody out of here. I know folks got stuff to do and trying to get ready, and I just make a part two to this. But I got to read these two to show you how special you are to the Most High. We read it so far, but I want to, these next two scriptures going to bring it home. It's going to really bring it home. Let me pull it up in the room, bro, because I just want to get all this, but we ain't going to be able to get all today because I run my mouth too much. He won't tell me to shut up. Second edges, and we going to second edges 19, right, bro?
Second address 9.
9, okay.
18 through 22.
All right, let me get it pulled up. 9, 18 through 22. Watch, y'all. Look at this right here. Then that Jubilee really gonna nail it home about this election by selection. If you ain't got it so far, you're going to get it in these next two scriptures. Go what it say, bro.
All right, so we're at verse 18. And now, when I prepared the world, which was not yet made, even for them to dwell in that.
Who is it them? The same them that was in Romans?
Yeah.
Israel. He gonna make it plain. Go ahead.
No man spake against me. For then everyone obeyed. But now the manners of them which are created in this world that is made are corrupt by a perpetual seed.
A what?
A perpetual seed.
Well, that seed again. Go ahead.
And by a law which is unsearchable, rid themselves. So I considered the world, and behold, there was pearl because of the devices that were come into it. And I saw, and it's separate. And I saw and spared it greatly, and have kept me a grape of the cluster.
Yes, sir.
And a plant of a great people.
Yes, sir.
Let the multitude perish. Then.
See. I'd have kept one cluster, but guess what I feel about all the rest of them? Let the multitude perish. Man, this Most High saying this right here. He said, I got one great cluster. And he said, the rest of read it again, bro.
Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain.
They were born what?
In vain.
Those vessels that was fitted for destruction from the beginning. Go ahead, bro.
And let not my grape be kept,
and
my plant. For with great labor have I made it perfect.
For great labor, all that trials and tribulation and putting you through these tests and these storms, that's how he preparing you through great toil. That's that pruning of that vine. You know how they go out there and cut it and make it grow more? That's what he talking about. This great cluster I got. Now he finna really make it plain. We finna read this. It's gonna be the last place. I'm gonna give y'all the rest of the script for y'all own. To look at on your own, but I got to go to this Jubilee. Did you finish that?
Uh-uh.
Go ahead and finish, bro. My bad. Hold on, let me pull it back. I thought you was reading down to 22.
22, yeah.
But okay, let me pull it back up in the room.
No, that was it.
That was it.
My fault.
Yeah, that was it. Okay. All right, let me pull this back up in the room.
Said going to Jubilees.
Yeah, we're going to Book of Jubilees. We're going to hold on, I know what I gotta do. There we go. That's what I want. And we're going to page 58, I think it is, bro. We're going to page 58.
Yeah, chapter 2.
Mm-hmm.
Verses 25, 33. So,
all right. Now look, we talked about the Shabbat. We read the commandments, what happened on the day he gave the commandments. Let's see what was going on in the Shamayim even before that was, like we just read in that second Ezra, even before time was.
Yeah.
We're going to read how the angel was keeping the Shabbat with the Most High before the earth was even formed. Mm-hmm. And before he formed it, he said, look, I'm going to give you one more piece. See, let me ask y'all a question. When Satan got kicked down, how many angels got kicked down with Satan? A third of the angels got kicked down. How much of Israel is going into the lake?
Third.
2/3.
2/3. Yep.
So 1/3. 1/3 of Israel, 2/3 of the angels. That's a whole land. All the family back together.
Yeah.
The family gonna be back together, and he had already ordained this before he made the earth or any people. He's gonna tell it to you.
So wait a minute. Wait a minute. So everything that's happening down here already happened up there.
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna tell you. This the angel talking to Moshe in Jubilee. He said, look, man, he already had this planned out. And that's why I said, if you've been selected for a vessel of mercy, or you've been selected for a vessel fit for destruction. Election by selection.
Yes, sir.
You got to be dedicated to get this in. Keep gonna read it. Go ahead and read, bro.
All right, so we had Jubilees. We on page 58, verse 25. He created heaven and earth and everything which he created in 6 days. And the Lord made the seventh day holy for all his works.
See, the story don't never change. I don't care if it's 66, Apocrypha, Pseudepigrapha, history, the story never changes. That's why I say it's got to be some type of absolute truth. That truth cannot be subjective. Truth has to be objective. And if you wavering, well, I ain't gonna give my lesson away, but if you wavering, when you start to become fluid, everything is on the table. You cannot be fluid. You have to be staunch and set and cemented and planted when it comes to the truth. And you can't waver. No matter what it is or who it is, you have to be supplanted and grounded. Go ahead, bro.
Therefore, he commanded concerning it, that everyone who will do any work therein, and also whoever defiles it, let him surely die. And you command the children of Israel, and let them guard this day.
Let them do what?
Let them guard
Shamar this day. Go ahead.
So that they might sanctify it and do no work therein and not defile it, because it is more holy than any day. Everyone who pollutes it, let him surely die. And anyone who will do any work therein, let him surely die forever, so that the children of Israel might guard this day throughout their generations, and not be uprooted from the land, because it is holy, because it is a holy day and a blessed day.
And we know they didn't do it because we sitting over here right now in this Babylon. Go ahead.
And every man who guards it and keeps therein a Sabbath from all his work will be holy and blessed always, like us.
You gonna be blessed like the angel? You know how blessed they know the blessing they got that we can't get right now? They in the presence of the Father and Son at all times. Yeah. Ain't nothing going down gonna hurt them. They ain't gonna be lacking nothing. They gonna always be well. They said, man, if you keep the Sabbath day, you gonna be blessed like us. I'm calling them out on this here. Look here, Lord. Nah, I got to have something.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Didn't he say put him in remembrance of his word?
Put him in remembrance. See? And that's not to say he forgets.
No, he won't know if you know. And if you believe. And if you believe.
Straight up.
Go ahead, bro.
Make known the recount to his children of Israel the judgment of the day, that they should keep the Sabbath thereon and not forsake in the errors of their hearts. And make known that is not permitted to do work thereon, which is unlawful. It is being unseemly to do their pleasure thereon. And make known that they should not prepare thereon anything which will be eaten or drank, which they have not prepared for themselves on the 6th day, and make known that it is not lawful to draw water or to bring in, or to take out any work therein, any work within their dwellings, which is carried in their gates.
Right.
And they shall not bring in or take out from house to house on the day, because it is more holy and it is more blessed than any day of the Jubilee of Jubilees.
Man, that's saying a lot, because the Jubilee is the year of release.
Yeah.
And it said the Sabbath day is more holy than the Jubilee of Jubilees. Because that's going to be the time that Yeshua is going to be on the earth ruling and reigning. Come on, bro.
On this day, we kept the Sabbath in heaven before it was made known to any human to keep the Sabbath there upon the earth.
How somebody going to tell you every day the Sabbath day? You got these pig meat eating preachers out here tell you, well, every day the Sabbath day for me. That ain't what this say. Yeah, how you gonna feed your family? You gonna be able to buy that pig meat if every day the Sabbath day? That's what I'm trying to tell you. They trying to find a loophole. Right. Go ahead, bro.
The Creator of all blessed it. He did not sanctify any people.
Hold up. I want you to slow down and read this.
Got it.
Y'all turn your listening devices up now. Go ahead and read that again.
The Creator of all blessed it. But he did not sanctify any people or nations to keep the Sabbath thereon, with the sole exception of Israel.
So now you gonna spurn that? You gonna not dedicate yourself and give all you got to the Most High, and He done selected you to be dedicated to Him and Him only, when He dedicated to you and you only? Man, that's y'all playing with a dangerous game. The ones who don't believe that. Go ahead, bro.
He granted to them alone that they might eat and drink and keep the Sabbath thereon upon the earth.
So He granted to them alone, Israel alone, to keep the Sabbath. Because when y'all down here eating and drinking and having a good time and enjoying the Sabbath day, but taking of His word and all that in fellowship, the angels up there doing the same thing. The same thing going on simultaneously. Go ahead, bro.
And the Creator of all, who created this day for a blessing and sanctification and glory, blessed it more than all days. This law and testimony was given to the children of Israel as an eternal law for their generation.
All praise. That's the lesson for today, y'all. All praise. Election by selection. Now y'all can write the rest of these scripts down. We didn't get to the last slide. We weren't gonna get to the last. I threw that in for a little flavor, but I do want to show y'all this right here and what it says. It says dedication displaces the constant need for motivation. So if you dedicate, ain't nobody got to be stroking you all the time, try to pump you up. You can do it, Billy. Ain't nobody got to be doing that to you all the time. If you dedicate, you know what I'm saying? If you dedicate, it come hell or high water, you gonna do this thing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to be stroking your fur all the time. Come on now, brother. You know you can do it. No. But that's the lesson, family. All praise to the Most High. Let me get out of this. And I'm always putting too many scriptures in the lesson, but hey, I can't help myself. Let me get out of this brute. So tonight, this afternoon or this evening, y'all, we are having the Feast of Dedication. We're gonna wrap it up tonight. And let me stop the screen share. We're gonna wrap it up tonight. We're gonna be at the library in Olive Branch, Mississippi. It's gonna start at 6. We got to be out of there by 9 sharp. So it's gonna be from 6 to 9. Anybody want to come out, hang out, eat a little food, drink a little something? We're gonna be out there tonight at the Olive Branch Library at 6 o'clock from 6 to 9 tonight. And we look forward to seeing anybody who want to come out. Look forward to seeing y'all out there. You got anything, bro?
No. That great lesson.
All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High.
Lesson, boy.
All praise. What you got, Hebrew?
No, he said.
I'm thinking about the other library.
You know?
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. But what you got, Hebrew? You got anything? All right. Well, let's face Jerusalem. It's gonna turn out, y'all. That was my bad. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna read to y'all Psalms 119. I'm gonna read Aleph and Bet.
Okay.
Blessed are the undefiled in the way, who walk in the law of the Lord. Blessed are they that keep his testimonies and that seek him with the whole heart. They also do no iniquity. They walk in his ways. Thou hast commanded us to keep thy precepts diligently.
Right.
Oh, that my ways were directed to keep thy statutes. Then shall I not be ashamed when I have respect unto all thy commandments. I will praise thee with uprightness of heart when I shall have learned thy righteous judgments. I will keep thy statutes, O forsake me not utterly. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way?
Right.
By taking heed thereto according to thy word. With my whole heart have I sought thee.
Yes, sir.
Oh, let me not wander from thy commandments. Thy word have I hid in mine heart.
That's right.
That I might not sin against thee. Blessed art thou, O Lord. Teach me thy statutes.
Right. Yes.
With my lips have I declared all the judgments of thy mouth. I have rejoiced in the way of thy testimonies as much as in all riches. I will meditate in thy precepts and have respect unto thy ways.
That's right.
I will delight myself in thy statutes.
Yes,
I will
Lord.
not forget thy word. Hallelujah.
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 Hlah.
Praise the mighty Yah.
Praise the mighty Yah. All right. Thank y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Shabbat. And as always, we tell y'all stay dedicated and not motivated out here. We're going to holler at y'all on the other side.
Which one would you rather be, motivated or dedicated? You know what I'm saying? People saying that they want to be, I want to be motivated.
I've been on my stone lately, at the head of my pillow meditating, conversating with the Ruach, getting to know his voice, so I can move when Messiah tell me my choice. Do you know what it means to be Israelite? Do people notice? Do they see the change in your life? Are you motivated or are you dedicated? It's a difference, the young lion said it. Prostrate when I pray, knees bent faithfully, face bow to the ground, hands to the heavenly. Godhead on my mind constantly, hastily. You should probably do the same if you're trying to make it. I hear you scream, you an Israelite, but do you know what it means to be Israelite? Do you? I hear you screaming, you an Israelite, but do you know the true meaning to be Israelite? Do you? I hear you scream, you an Israelite, but do you know what it means to be Israelite? I hear you screaming, you an Israelite, but do you know the true meaning to be Israelite? Do you? Do you know? Do you? Do you know? Do you? Do you know? Tell me what it means to be Israelite. In deep thought, seeing Christ in the scriptures, found him in the sacrifice over in Leviticus. Now messianic smash, they gotta witness this, unfolding of the same Messiah that they kick against. I'm on one truth, one Christ, one blood, one sanctified sacrifice, one testimony, you better know it. One kingdom, hopefully I'm going. That's what I'm all about, hopefully it's showing. Every time I open up my mouth, I hope I'm glowing. Every time I open up my mouth, the scriptures flowing. Cause I got him at the head of my thoughts, see y'all knowing. I hear you scream, you an Israelite, but do you know what it means to be Israelite? Do you? I hear you screaming, you an Israelite, but do you know the true meaning to be Israelite? Do you? I hear you scream, you an Israelite, but do you know what it means to be Israelite? I hear you screaming, you an Israelite, but do you know the true meaning to be Israelite? Do you? Do you know? Do you? Do you know? Do you? Do you know? Tell me what it means to be Israelite.
So you see, motivation is real fit. That's what I'm saying. It's basically a sugar rush. When you think about all your desires, basically a short-term sugar rush, right? But when the circumstances change, so does your motivation. But see, to somebody who's dedicated to the cause, the circumstances not gonna sway whether they stay on track or not. They gonna keep going.